everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark and I'm the Mediocre Modeler. And before we get started here, I just want to say, if everybody can go over to the Bearded Guy Jeff Lawless channel and tell him you're thinking about him, because he had a medical issue. And Jeff, I'm glad you're okay, brother. I'm glad you went to the hospital and they caught it. You know, my prayers are with you, brother. All right? God bless you, man. So, this is the final reveal on the Glory Days of Drag Racing group build, hosted by Tiffany, co-hosted by Tiffany at Dirt Road Cinderella. If you don't know Tiffany, there's going to be links in the description to everybody I mentioned in this video. She's a great builder, awesome part of this community. She got a cool family. They're into art and all kinds of different things, and they work together, and it's awesome. Great to see. Look at these builds. Boy, I could use one of those logging trucks. Actually, about 5 of them coming over full. Drop off some logs. I'm so behind on firewood, it's unbelievable. But keep plugging away. All right, I'm off track. Dirt Road Cinderella, tell her Mark sent you. And Joe from Big Sky Model Workshop. And thank both of you guys for hosting this. If you don't know Joe, go to his channel. He just, not too long ago, went over 1,000 subscribers. And he's hosting the under 1,000 subscriber group build. He just finished his model room, revamping that, and looks awesome. Joe, Tiffany, thank you for putting this on. All right, so yeah, the Long John Dragster. This was copyrighted in 1999, so it's a repop. I'm not quite sure when the first one came out, but I'm sure it was pretty early in the stage here. I want to bear with me for a second. I want to read something. So this kit is 0544 Long John Streamlined Dragster by Revell Monogram. This Long John Dragster is the forerunner of present-day dragster streamlining. Prior to this, most of the emphasis on the part of the builder was in the area of mechanical performance. This streamlining, although providing a beautiful, clean, and uncluttered appearance to the car, was done primarily to reduce the resistance and thus enable faster speeds on a drag strip. The Long John Dragster is powered by a bored and stroked 375 horsepower DeSoto Fire Dome V8 and features Hillborn fuel injection and a custom-made exhaust. A 2-speed transmission is used with a push-pull rear gear shift. The features of the real Long John Dragster are faithfully reproduced in your Revell Monogram kit. From the detailed front suspension all the way back to the push bar. It's all there. Also included are special resin cast tires and full color decals. Follow the instruction carefully and you will have a model of which you will be proud. And I am proud of this model. Even though it didn't turn out perfect, I had some issues and they're all my fault. But I'll show you that. But I picked this kit. And I remember exactly where I was when I bought this kit. I was down at this past spring at NNL East. And I was talking to this guy, Dan the Man, over at 60s Rule Channel. And we were talking in front of this vendor. And we both saw the vendor had 2 of these. So Dan bought one and I bought one. Pretty cool. It was great hanging out with Dan. If you don't know Dan, go to his channel, give him a like, a subscription, and great builder, great scratch builder, nice person, just like Tiffany and Joe. and this whole community, really. Go over there and check them out. Tell them Mark sent you. So, without further ado, I love the box art on this. Here we are. So, let me get you a little closer. There we go. Sorry about that. So, like I said, this thing turned out well. I'm happy with it. It's not going to win any shows, but I think it's really cool. And I got a good memory that goes with it, you know, hanging out with Dan at the NNL East. So, yeah, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I was a little nervous about the decals, and it actually turned out better than I thought. However, once I laid down the decals, I forget how many days I let it set, but they came out great. And then I decided one day, I'm going to clear this thing, you know, and it was too hot. So I left myself a note. Please don't try and clear decals when the temperature is 90 or above. And if the humidity is high, likewise. That's like the second time I've done that. And I'll show you what I mean. Right on the top here, you see all the bubbling action that took place and on that number 4. But how's that? Oop, no shirt. Put your shirt on, Mark. You see me in the wheels. That's funny. Sorry you had to see that. I didn't even realize with the Revell Chrome Spray. Oh well, you know I cracked myself up. Yeah, so I love the way this thing turned out, and it's gonna be cool on my shelf. It's Felicity approved. I get that little Felicity character because I'm doing the Burgers and Beer group build. I'm doing the Felicity Shagwell Corvette. Oh, and here is the update on the Munsters living room. I'm working on Grandpa. It's coming along nice. And I got the TV done. They're watching Spangoolie. Hey, Tiffany, Joe, thank you for hosting this. I had a blast, and God bless you. Out.